Howdy, folks. Welcome to Movie Night, where we're about to spill the beans on a juicy secret of the bovine world. Did you know that cows have best friends? That's right, not just your average run-of-the-mill, let's graze together pals, but real besties. Best friends forever, or should we say best furins forever. In a world where moo is the universal language, these cows find their kindred spirits. They form bonds tighter than the twine on a bale of hay. This isn't just about sharing the same pastures or huddling together during a rainstorm. We're talking about genuine friendships, folks. The kind of friendships that would make even the most stoic farmer shed a tear of joy. Picture this. Two cows, Bessie and Daisy, spending their days together under the vast blue sky. They graze together, bask in the sun together, and when the night falls, they huddle together under the starlit sky. It's a friendship that's as natural and beautiful as the rolling hills they call home. Now, you may be thinking, but they're just cows, right? They don't have feelings. Well, dear listeners, you couldn't be more wrong. Studies show that cows are sentient beings. They feel joy, sadness, and even anxiety. And just like us, they seek comfort and companionship in their friends. Imagine the distress they experience when they're separated from their besties. It's like being stranded on a deserted island with no company but your own moosings. It's no wonder they moo and bellow until they're reunited with their bovine buddies. But let's not dwell on the sadder aspects of cow friendships. Instead, let's celebrate these wonderful bonds. Let's raise a glass of milk to Bessie, Daisy, and all the other cows out there who found their best friends in each other. And as we wrap up this first scene of Movie Night, let's take a moment to appreciate the simple yet profound friendships in the animal kingdom. Because, at the end of the day, these cows teach us a valuable lesson about friendship. It's not about who you've known the longest. It's about who stood by your side in the meadow when you needed them the most. They're not just grazing buddies, they're BFFs. The cow friendship, it is magnifique. The bonds between bovine buddies are stronger than a cowhide lasso. But what happens when these friends are separated? Well, that, my friends, is where we find the real mulo drama. Picture this. Bessie and Clarabelle, two cows who've been grazing side by side since they were calves, are suddenly separated. The distress is palpable, almost as if someone has stolen the last bale of hay. The moocholi is real, folks, but fear not, for these bovine buddies have a resilience that is utterly astonishing. They'll moon over their lost companionship, yes, but they'll also find ways to cope. Maybe they'll take up a new hobby like synchronized grazing or competitive cud chewing. Who knows? And let's not forget the bovine support system. I mean, have you ever seen a herd rally around a friend in need? It's like watching a movie where the underdog triumphs, except with more mooing and less popcorn. And when Bessie and Clarabelle finally reunite, oh, the joy is palpable. The moment they see each other, it's as if the sun has come out after a long rainy day. They'll nuzzle, they'll graze, and they'll remind each other that despite the separation, their friendship hasn't missed a beat. So folks, the next time you see a herd of cows, remember that beneath that calm exterior, there's a whole world of friendship drama and emotional depth. It's not just about the milk and the mooing, it's about the bonds that form, the friendships that thrive, and the love that endures. And that's what makes the world of cow friendship so fascinating. It's not just about the grassy meadows and the mooing at the moon. It's about the bonds that form, the friendships that thrive, and the love that endures. It's like the ultimate drama, but with more moving moments. So, Clarabelle, tell me, how do you feel about being separated from Bessie? The cow therapist asks, leaning forward with a look of utter concern on his face. Clarabelle, a cow of few words and even fewer expressions, seems to ponder over the question for a moment, before letting out a low, mournful moo. It's like losing my other half, she confesses. Bessie's more than just a grazing buddy, she's like my cow soulmate. The cow therapist nods sympathetically, scribbling something on his clipboard. See, he says. And how does that make you feel, Clarabelle? Clarabelle takes a deep breath, as if preparing herself for a confession of epic proportions. It's a real kick in the udders, Doc, she admits. I mean, who else is going to appreciate my cud-chewing technique or laugh at my grass-related puns? The therapist gives a gentle moo of agreement, his eyes brimming with sympathy. It sounds like you and Bessie share a bond that goes deeper than the greenest pastures, he observes. It's clear that you two are more than just herd mates. You're moo soulmates. Just when the session seems to be getting a tad too serious, Clarabelle lightens the mood with a cheeky grin. You're right, Doc, she chuckles. We're like two peas in a cow pod. Or should I say 2 cows in a pea pod? Laughter fills the room, echoing amidst the rolling hills and rustling grass. It's a reminder that even in the face of separation, the spirit of friendship remains unbroken. The cow therapist, wiping a tear of laughter from his eye, finally breaks the silence. Well, Clarabelle, it's clear that you and Bessie share something truly special, he says. Your friendship is a testament to the power of companionship, even in the bovine world. And with that, the session draws to a close, leaving us with a newfound appreciation for the emotional depth of these 4-legged creatures. Ah, the heart-wrenching tales of love and loss in the cow kingdom. Who knew their emotions could be so moving? Now, let's hear some confessions. Spill the beans, Bessie! Ah, the confession booth, a place of truth, revelation, and a whole lot of bovine banter. Here our 4-legged friends come clean about their misdemeanors, their missteps, and their mistakes. Oh, the drama, the suspense. It's like a soap opera, but with more cud chewing and less commercial breaks. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Our first confessor is none other than Bessie, the belle of the barnyard. A cow of many talents. She's a pro at music and hoofball. But Bessie isn't all milk and honey. She's got a secret, a dark one that's been gnawing at her like a pesky fly on a hot afternoon. Bessie, with her head held low, steps into the cow confession booth, her hooves clicking nervously against the wooden floor. The tension is palpable, the anticipation utterly overwhelming. Bessie takes a deep breath, her voice trembling ever so slightly as she begins. I have a cow confession to make. It was a sunny day, the kind that makes the grass taste just right, and there it was, the last patch of sweet green grass. I knew I shouldn't, but I couldn't resist. I ate the last patch of grass. A collective gasp echoes through the meadow, the scandal, the shock. But that's not all, Bessie continues, her voice barely above a whisper. I didn't even say sorry, Moo-Ops, my bad. The confession booth is filled with a stunned silence, broken only by Bessie's remorseful mooing. Who knew our bovine buddies could harbor such secrets? The drama, the intrigue, the utter cow-tastrophe. And so, dear friends, we leave the cow confession booth with a greater understanding of the complex emotional landscape of our bovine friends. They may be simple grazers, but they too have their secrets, their regrets, their mistakes. I once ate the last patch of grass and I didn't even say sorry. Moo-Ops, my bad. In the spirit of friendship, let's throw a cow bash to celebrate these bovine bonds. DJ Hoof and Groove, take it away. Without missing a beat, the party kicks off. The cows, donning their party hats, are moving to the rhythm like there's no tomorrow. It's a sight that would make any party animal green with envy. Who knew cows could get down and boogie like this? And just when you thought it couldn't get any more hilarious, in comes Daisy, the life of the party. She's the cow who can do the moonwalk better than any 2-legged creature. Yes, folks, you heard it right, a cow moonwalking. It's a spectacle that will have you laughing your socks off. But wait, there's more. The cows are not just dancing, they're playing games too. There's a round of pin the tail on the donkey, but with a twist. The cows are playing pin the udder on the cow. The aim? To stick a paper udder as close to the real deal as possible. The stakes are high, folks. The winner gets the last patch of the juiciest grass. Talk about some serious competition. And of course, no party is complete without some karaoke. Our bovine buddies are belting out their favorite tunes, with a moo here and a moo there. It's not exactly the next big hit, but it sure is utterly entertaining. The laughter and merriment echo across the meadow as the cows continue to party the night away. It's a sight that's as heartwarming as it is hilarious. These cows sure know how to have a good time, and as the moon shines brightly above, illuminating the meadow in a soft glow, the cows gather together for a group dance. With their hooves stomping in unison, they create a rhythm that's impossible to resist. Movie those hooves, my bovine buddies. This is utterly fantastic. And that, my friends, wraps up our movie night special on the incredible friendships and moo-tastic adventures of our 4-legged pals. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? From discovering the deep bonds of bovine besties in the picturesque meadows to the emotional roller coaster of counterventions We've journeyed through the heart of cow camaraderie. We've seen the highs and lows, the laughter and tears, the confessions, and of course, the unforgettable parties. We got an inside look into a cow cafe where bestie brunches are the norm and heard the dramatic cow confessions that had us on the edge of our seats. And who can forget that epic cow party? DJ Hoofengroove really knows how to get those hooves tapping. But what did we learn from all this? That cows, much like us, value friendship and companionship. They form lasting bonds, experience separation anxiety, and even have their little secrets and shenanigans. They are not just mindless grazers, but sentient beings capable of forming complex social relationships. So, the next time you see a herd of cows, remember, there's more to their story than meets the eye. Beneath the calm exterior of munching and mooing, there's a world of friendships, alliances, and yes, even a bit of drama. It's been an utterly hilarious and heartwarming journey into the world of our bovine buddies. We laughed, we cried, and we danced. We learned that friendships come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes they come with hooves and a love for grass. Remember, cows may have the best grass in town, but they also have the best friends. So here's to cow friendships, the unsung heroes of the meadow. Until next time, keep moving and grooving, and don't forget to cherish your own BFFs, whether they're two-legged or four. Stay tuned for more movie nights, and remember, life is better with a herd of friends by your side.